Today we're taking a look at the loner deck of Handbuff Paladin, better known as Virtues of Handbuff. And this is very similar to the top deck on HS Replay under Handbuff Paladin. The only difference is that one is for some reason not running Ziliax. This one is running Ziliax. Many other of these archetypes do run Ziliax. So that's good to see. The general strategy of this deck is to buff up the creatures in your hand with a variety of effects, mostly the Musclotron, Grime Street Outfitter, and the Painter's Virtue. And you can also find your Painter's Virtue to ensure that you get your hand buff Paladin stuff on with the Instrument Tech. And the purpose of buffing up your creatures is to be, of course, bigger than your opponents, but also to buff up some kind of understated minions like Tigress Plushie and Audio Medic. That way they can rush into your opponent's minions and do a little bit of value trading until you can fight for board and go for a lethal push with Outfit Taylor, the Seaside Deckhand, or Leroy Jenkins, of course. So if you like what you see, if you like gameplay videos like this one, consider subscribing. Let's get into it. Okay. Don't see many rogues. This could be Test Rogue? Hope it's Test Rogue, or maybe not. I think they could kind of grind me into oblivion. I like Instrument Tech. Finding the weapon is priority number one. I kind of want to keep Custom as Enforcer, because Rogue does generate a bunch of cards. This could be annoying for them. This could actually just win the game outright if they're generating a bunch of cards. After this attack's turned into a location. Is it crazy to keep the 5-drops? I'm at least keep Leroy. Go for that lethal push later in the game. Alright, I'm going to go for the lethal push in two ways. With South Sea Deckhand or Leroy. Definitely not going to be playing South Sea on turn one. A little turn one gear shift for the Rogue. Let's see what Sunny has. Is it ever right to coin out the tech? I don't think so. Is it worth to coin out the Panner? I think so. See what they can do about that. Got another tech. Worst case scenario, I draw a weapon next turn. You're wanting your instrument techs to, of course, draw your weapons. There's only 2 weapons in the deck, so not many hits. So if you can hit both the weapons with your instrument techs, that's a lot of good value. I think Sonny's trying to figure out if he can kill this Panner. And he backstabs. I think Panner's gonna... Why did I even mention that? Why did I mention the possibility of drawing this? Anyway. Let's get the second one out. I guess I got an achievement for that. Gold Rush. I see. Going for the new card. Nexus Prince Shafar. Spell Burst. Give +3/+3 to something in your hand and this Spell Burst. So I'm definitely playing a 3-drop. This is more for a lethal push. Give a friendly minion attack and health equal to this minion's. So we might get this guy nice and chunky, so I can swing on in. I think rogues have a really difficult time dealing with Razor Scale, actually. Not going to pre-bump. It's an argument to bump it in so you can then trade later on, but... Breakdance? Really? That's surprising. I haven't seen Sap in years. That lines up very well with my weapon, the 3/2. Alright. My life total is very high going into the weapon turn, which is always good to see. so crazy this weapon just like gives +7/+7 to your whole hand. It's like a fireball that like gives you +21/+21 in stats. Sure. Okay. Still not really sure what they're doing. It seems like they were really annoyed with this card, as they should be.
For justice.
So I think I'm just gonna play it again. Yeah, I really don't think they have a good answer to this guy. If sap is their best answer last turn, I can't imagine double sap in that
As a
deck.
gracious host, I will tend to you personally.
Okay.
How entertaining.
My 2-drop currently trades with their 3-drop, just hand buff things. Oh my goodness. My hand's too full for this guy. Too much value. Is it worth... So I just keep pushing damage. I might just keep pushing damage and just not care about what he's doing. Yeah, I don't really care what he's doing. Just put a 5/9 taunt out. And I think I want to buff the instrument tech. It's tempting to do this to make it bigger, so it's harder to kill, but I think having 3 big threats is where I want to be. Looking good so far. They need to do a lot to catch up. Right now I'm not showing lethal, but you know, I got lethal. I see. I see you and I respect you. That's cool. So next turn I can almost get through. That's cool. Doubling up the Nexus Prince spell burst. It's actually really cool. I'm just gonna face tank this. There's no way. Oh wait. Right.
Let me think.
I have nonsense cards. Is it worth trading in this guy? No. Actually, yeah, I think it is.
Let me think.
Yeah, that's worth trading in. Because I get to go here, there.
I must move quickly for justice.
Yeah. Yep, and then I'm gonna put damage on my instrument tech, keep my taunts nice and healthy. Alright, outside of him doing that again, I think we're good. I think Sonny's on the ropes. Again, representing 16 or 18 after a swing of this from hand. So Sonny would need to put a bunch in front of me to keep me away from that sweet, sweet life total. And Sonny did. I think actually. I think Sonny's dead. Yeah. Yeah. This Titan is so crazy. Yep. Think this is game over. Oh, jeez, that's cool. That's cool. That is very cool. Wow. That's crazy. All right. Set the... Yep.
Cease your quarrel at once.
For justice.
So a little bit of trading here. And let's put them to 3. Now, outside of all of those spell bursts going on a taunt, I think we're good. Naturally. You know what? You know what? Maybe Rogue's the hand buff class now. Oh. All right.
I must protect the wild.
A Druid.
I will fight with honor.
I don't think they're gonna OTK 23 damage charge from hand like our dear Rogue opponent did. I thought I had that game in the bag, but that destroy a random minion got me good. All right. Anyway, I think I still like coining out Panner into instrument tech. Fight for board guys, audio medics. Maybe 2 is too many. I need some actual. Yeah, let's throw about 1 back. Cool. Cool. I like buffing up these guys early. Allows you to push them for some crazy damage later on. Still sticking to the plan. Coin them out. Okay. I like that 1 drop. Ramp Dragon. No, New Heights. Gotcha. Toy Captain. Tarim. Let's get that weapon out. Ooh. Is this the stamina copy and also double New Heights? Pretty good start. Let's go with get our mech out. Do I just want a hero power and just keep all these dudes in my hand? I think I just want a hero power. Oh, right. Didn't see this guy last game. Muscleotron. I think next turn is a pretty simple Painter's Virtue. Unless I get... They do run that fellow that does destroy your mana crystals, but I think they're at 6 mana right now. Yeah. Who knows what they got? Probably some big druid stuff. Wild growth? Yep. That was the only... Yeah, that was pretty much the only option. Yep, get it out. +9 to hand. Seems decent. A little overdrawn. That's fine. I think I have enough stuff in hand to be happy with. So yeah, deploy 2 things next turn. Do I want to? I see. I think actually, let's start first by just that's always happening. Is it worth to save my gold panner? I think I might, because I have like enough of a lethal push with this. I mean, no, I wanted to play two things. Let's just go with make panner huge. No rush value, but 2 mana 4/5 good enough for me. Or Pannin. I think Panner's drawn 3 or 4 cards this game. Insane. Alright, so this is a pretty big turn for Druid.
You're merely a pawn.
Puppet Master.
Puppet master.
Yeah. No way, you're just no follow-up to that. Can you deal with Zilliax? I think if I buff up Zilliax, they are... I mean, I'm going to overdraw again, but that's fine. It's just paintbrush... 4. If they can answer it, they can answer it, but I don't think they can. Another gold panner. Absolutely perfect. You can't make this up. Okay. Oh, and I didn't make anything because they're new heights. The old do-nothing druid. A worthy foe. Alright. Last game with the buff paladin. Probably into Renathal control warrior, if I had to guess. We got the busted weapon. I don't think they care about Razor Scale. All their stuff costs more than 2. I kind of want to try out this location guy. They don't really add cards to hand. I think these like 2 like tech pieces aren't really... They don't line up well with warrior, in my opinion. Am I keeping a 4 and a 5 drop? I mean, I'm of course keeping this because it's like the whole deck. I'm going to try him out. We got time. We got time to figure stuff out. Might be coining out the weapon. Ooh, I haven't seen a Grime Street Outfitter in a minute. Can't believe this was once a 1/1. Way back when. No point in coining this out. Quickest pass of my life. Maybe a shield block. A little hero power pass. A warrior classic. Yep, pretty straightforward. Get it out. A measly 2/2 that gives +4/+4. Bash. Ooh. Do I forge this? And then next turn just... I think so. We're not in a rush. Try to get as much value out of our cards as possible in this matchup. Because we're going to need to work through some armor. Yep. Weapon that gives +6/+6. Let's hope that there's not like a random weapon destroy in there. Some people run that. I just realized this isn't Renathal. I've seen a lot of Renathal. Reno. Hero power into pass combo. You'll love to see it. How do they deal? Like, Should I?
Let me think.
I'm either doing a double three, or just Zill. Obviously doing this. Might just Zill. So if they armor up, they can slam almost. If they swing, they can slam. Yeah. Sure. Let's see what they can do. Can you deal with 18 toughness? What you got, Shady? We'll execute a brawl. Not the cleanest answer. Looks like Shady might be getting dealt 14 damage. I think, of course, first things first. Schwang on in. Am I just going like full on into Zilliax? Screw it. Let's just try to punch him.
You're gonna love the way you look.
Just give him a punch. Alright, I'm feeling like that rogue opponent. 22 Zilliax. Brawl. Cool. Cool. Imagine I win. Imagine. Big Zill. And that's Handbuff Paladin, baby. Great. Good one to end on.